Well, luckily for him, my book came out yesterday, so he can get himself a copy, and it's only 170 pages, and it tells you step by step what we did for Bernie Sanders to garner 70% of the Latino vote in Nevada and dominate the Latino vote nationwide. And it's really easy. Me and many activists for years have been saying to politicians not to take our demographic for granted. Start early. Treat us like a persuadable voter, use culturally competent consultants, go into our communities and have a conversation with us where we're at. Tell us what you're going to do for us, and guess what? We will show up for you. This week, I penned a New York Times op-ed talking about he should take advantage of Kamala and what she brings to the ticket. Kamala, who is a daughter of immigrants, is a great messenger to go into a community and say, I understand the immigrant experience, and I won't forget that immigrant experience when I go to the White House. That's what a Latino wants to hear. Somebody who gets them. Somebody who wasn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Somebody who's had to work for what they've got. Somebody has some commonality. And if you start with, and I did this with Bernie Sanders, who many people didn't realize is the son of an immigrant whose father came here and couldn't even speak English. That's the story of many of our fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers in the Latino community. So I built that trust, and then I talked to them about health care. Then I talked to them about raising the minimum wage. That's the real key to success here.
Chuck, we know the Latinx community, like every other major demographic, not a monolithic group. They're obviously not, all going to go for Democrats at the same time. But President Trump got almost 30% of the Latino vote, and he believes he's going to be able to get a lot more here. Is there a concern that maybe Florida and other states might potentially, with that Latin turnout, help President Trump in a lot of those states?
Yes, yes, yes. There's lots of concern, right? Like all Latinos are not Democrats. And like you just said, there's a lot of Latinos who align with the right side of the party. And that's beyond Cubans in South Florida, who anytime you talk to a pollster or a woke white consultant, they'll just say, oh, that's those Cubans down in South Florida. Sure, a lot of the Cubans down there vote Republican, but there's lots of Central Americans. There's a lot of Puerto Ricans. There's a lot of Mexicans like me who want to know, what's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris going to do for me? Luckily, a lot of those folks who trusted Donald Trump are moving back towards the Democrats because of how Donald Trump has consistently demagogued our community, went after us, talked to us as a two-country system here, and really come after us in a way he hasn't others.